Hello, Cancer. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your October 2024 mini tarot reading. Happy Halloween to everybody. Let's take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you. Oh, by the way, we are doing at the end the Love and Money 3-card pull, so please stick around for that. Let's see here. What is coming up for Cancer? October 2024. I wanted to say 2020. I don't know what happened there, but let's take a look here. Here we go. Come on, fingers. Oh, it says you can overcome anything. I don't know if this isn't for everyone, but if you had big disappointments, last month, last week, this year, it just seems like now is the time for you to move forward. You're just going to conquer these, I guess, is a good way to put it. Easier said than done, and is that for everybody? I don't think so. I hope that everybody isn't, had the 10 of Swords, for them. But those of you that have, it just says that you're going to have opportunities to move forward. Slow and steady progress, wins the race, I guess. And it isn't a race, but it says here that definite change on the way. It's almost as if you're going to make an agreement with yourself, like enough is enough is enough, I'm through. And you're going to step up and make the changes necessary to bring you the Ace of Cups. When your mind is filled with spirit, fills your body to overflowing. What you think about, you become. I love this card. It inspires me every day when I think about it. It says things are definitely going to start falling into place because this must be a good month, I hope, for everybody. And it says something you're waiting for, sometimes waiting, you have to do something or, make a movement or, move forward with progress. I do feel if you have any legal stuff going on right now, whether it be, a court case or a ticket or, getting ready to close a business, make sure all of your paperwork is in order. I don't know why I want to tell you that, but it just says make sure all of your paperwork is in order and up to date. It says those of you that have learned and need to do this, stand up for yourself. And you can do that in a very positive way. It doesn't have to be, hand on your hip with your finger pointing out. You can do it in a very positive way. And when you do stand up for yourself, things are going to change around you. Some people will exit the picture, some will stay, and some will, give you, clap, clap, clap. That's not for everybody. But it says when you start putting yourself first, others will too. I hope that makes sense to you. Nobody can take from you something that you don't want to give. I don't understand what that means. I feel like if someone wants to take your house, buy your house, you don't have to sell it. If someone wants to buy your car, I'm just saying, make some of the choices for yourself about you and about what you want instead of, your partner's wants or your family's wants or friends' wants. I'm not saying that you have to be obstinate, but you want to speak up for yourself and state what the reasons why, because it seems like some of you are just giving in, and it might be time that you open up to receive and have others give to you. I just feel real confident about that. Is that for everybody? It just says when you change the way you let people treat you, things change. Because remember, we all taught the people around us, we trained them, taught them how to treat us. And if we want to change, we're going to have to be, clear and concise and not be wishy-washy on the changes we want to make, because it's really nice to go where you're celebrated rather than stay where you're tolerated. And it says you can retrain people. Seriously, that's not for everybody, but those of you, I hope that clicks with you, because I do feel with that said, the Wheel of Fortune is coming your way, brings you victory in other areas. You're going to feel like a victor. And what's interesting is when you feel like a victor, really, it's a really sweet thing. If it's defeat, all the time, I don't know, I just have a feeling this is a time for you to get things your way and really be excited about them. And whether it be love, money, buying a house, making a change, changing jobs, whatever it is, it's different for different folks, but it's time for you to really see that you don't have to stay like this. The 10 of Swords, or excuse me, the 8 of Swords. You don't have to stay like that. You can, slip over and cut those bonds around you, because it definitely is time for you to call your power back and do the things you want to do. Sounds interesting, sounds kind of scary, doesn't it? But you can do it a little at a time. It says if things haven't worked out the way you've wanted them to, do something, speak up, talk to your partner, sit down. And if it's at work, you can always start looking for another job. And again, easier said than done, but remember, it's easier to find a job when you have a job. I do feel like some of you that are wanting to move, those opportunities too will be available. Maybe you move for a job, maybe you move to a new neighborhood, maybe you move across, to another country. But it says those of you that are wanting to move, this is a good time to, start that in motion, so to speak. It says too that abundance is yours. And abundance, everybody, including myself, we go to money first, but it can be joy, bliss, and ease. It just seems like the chaoticness around some of you is really going to be put, in slow-mo is the best way I could explain that. But it says your wants, wishes, and daydreams are very important. And if you want to pursue those, you certainly are entitled to. And, if someone hasn't listened to your idea, maybe you want to try it on your own. Like I'm going with like starting a business, writing a book, painting a picture, whatever it might be, doing craft shows. I don't know what it is, making jewelry, whatever it might be. If you really want to try it, you can do that. Even do it while you're, still working someplace else. But don't let the opportunities or the want-to-itiveness, if there is such a word that seems to be a passion in you, start working with that. And it says, your excuses are gone now. It's really a time for you for new beginnings. There's going to be reasons for you to celebrate. And you're also, it looks like, you're learning lessons as you go that aren't going to have to be repeated. So it means you're getting the lesson. So with that said, let's do the love and money pulls for Cancer for October and see what's coming up here. Let's do this here. Okay, put that over here. Let's start with love. What is coming up for Cancer in the love department? Here we go. What is coming up in the love area for Cancer? October 2024. Here we go. Let's see, what do we got? We have the 10 of Cups. Yum, yum, yum. We have the 3 of Wands, and we have the Judgment card. I really like this because usually when I see the 10 of Cups, it's serious love. It's, marriage card. It's family. It's everything like that. So I feel like the opportunity, those of you that are single, but this also could be a rebirth, a ignition, something like that, of the relationship you're in. So over the next 3 months, there's going to be improvement upon improvement. And this doesn't happen by yourself. 2 people have to get involved. Yourself and the person that you're wanting to ignite something with. But it says here you're going to have a lot. It's going to be like, okay, I got this. I know what's going on. For whatever reason, I wanted to pull another card. The Knight of Cups says you'll see over the next 3 weeks? It's either the next 3 weeks or next 3 months improvements in the love area, and you've earned them, Cancer. You've earned them. So let's see what is coming up in the financial department here. What is coming up in finances? Let's see here. Let's see. We have the same card here. No, I don't know what I did there, but something's telling me to reshuffle them. But this looks like, just what that card said, it's like you and your partner could really get on the same page about that. But I heard to reshuffle, so I'm going to end cut. Let's see here. What do we have coming up for money? 2 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, choices that you're going to make now, make them from experience. Make them from, don't just guess. Should we, put this money here? Should we do that with money? Whatever it is. It says do your homework. It says the things you learn about money or prosperity is really going to help you. And do things change overnight? But it says the plans you make now, they may be going up and down like everybody else's, but if you stick to it and keep working on it, you're going to have a really nice cash flow that grows. I hope that makes sense to you. Or money that grows, something like that. But it says if you get a plan, try to stick to the plan best you can, and then you'll have abundance. So with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. I so appreciate you dropping by, Cancer, and we'll see you again next month.